Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another installment of the DTO CSGO Team EU Edition. I like that. That sounded pretty cool in my head. I don't know how it sounded coming out. But tonight, DTO going up against the Souldazz. I'm going to go ahead and say it like that because I think it sounds a bit more fun. But both these teams 5 and 6 going into tonight. DTO sitting at the 121st position. Playoffs, I believe it's top 64 in intermediate, so it's definitely doable. Souldazz representing Spain are at 118, so just 3 levels above you guys. A win here tonight would be absolutely huge, as always. We always love to see the big dubs coming out. But both these teams, us and the Souldazz, are both coming off of a loss. They went ahead and lost 16-14 on Nuke, and over here at DTO, it was on Dust 2, and it was 16-10. Now we're going to be playing Ancient. I don't think either of these teams have played Ancient. Nah, I lied. So looking at Souldazz, they've played Ancient once, and they actually lost 16-7 up against Esports first. So it's either Esports is first, one of their stronger maps, even though it's a newer map in the rotation, or it just isn't one of the best maps for the Souldazz. So hopefully, DTO, we can go ahead and luck out here tonight and get a free win. Or in the afternoon, however you want to go ahead and say it. But guys, it's me, your boy, Big and Tall Matt, filling in for Will, who went ahead and there was actually a bit of miscommunication between us. So I think it was going to be me to begin with. I think we realized what the problem was. But anyways, we are all good. I am here. You guys are going to get casted. The fact that the server went ahead and had to be reset because there was some sort of issue. Looking at the pings right now, I believe everybody's in the game right now, including a coach. But there's one simple problem. Cyclo on the Souldazz. He is currently at like 400 ping. So it might be seeing another reset here soon, or they might be playing with a coach or a sub. Not too sure what the rules are going to be when it comes to issues like this. But like I said, it's going to be interesting nonetheless to go ahead and see how both these guys go ahead and, I don't know, just get it done. But I think the one thing I think is really cool about the European League, for say, is it's like battle of the countries, you know? It's like the U.S., it's like, you get like, you get the North American, you get Canada, U.S., Mexico, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But it actually looks like we're going to go ahead and go to the knife round now. Let me go ahead and switch this on over. I'm going to go ahead and pull this out. I think we're going to be good. But yep, here we go. The knife round will go ahead and commence. As always, if you guys hear anything in the background, it will be the doggo. Let me check something real quick. The knife round about to go ahead and end. I need to check this real quick. It's I guess stream has a decent delay on. Derby managed to actually get away. What the heck? What did I just watch? But I'm trying. There we go. All right. I'm making sure the stream looks all good. It was a really behind. It's like a whole 2 minutes behind. But alright, he will be found. Will finally be stabbed. DTO, everybody going to be staying alive. Well, prior to the last person's soul is being found. Now it's going to be interesting. What's going to be on what side as I go ahead and pull this up? Hopefully, I won't be seeing this again. There we go. So yeah, this is going to be my first time casting Ancient. I've played on this map once. Show us the dog. Leia is laying down right now. She's actually being good. She was being crazy. I'll show her at the end of the stream. I got you guys at the end of the game. Or halftime. One or the other. I got you guys. Because right now she's just following the fiance around wanting attention. They're so cute. But here we go. DTO going to start on the CT side. We're going to go ahead and see 3 players on B, 1 A, and 1 just playing in the house right now and watching over mid. It does look like the Souldazz will go ahead and make their way through doors to B. But they might be with some interference if anybody decides to actually go and look in cave/cheetah/alley on the side of boys over at DTO. But it will go ahead and be a hit. 3 players are here. You have one currently on stairs. Now I'm going to go ahead and back his way off. Raph's going to be able to find 1, but it will be DTO answering back with 2. Bomb going to go down. Already a good advantage for the Souldazz side. And as we go ahead and head into this 4v3. Our 4 players are currently in back halls or square right now. Could be making their way on over. A bunch of damage going through. But getting aggressive is Mr. Pablo as he finds 1. Will go ahead and be traded. Not traded, but it will be found and killed. And there you go. The wipe will come. The kit is there. Mr. Dist, Pablo, and Devs all going to find kills, but only 1 for Devs, as the other 2 will go ahead and find 2. Good first round for DTO, but Souldazz, they were able to go ahead and get the bomb down, and usually it's a really good sign of potentially winning a round 2, because like you can see there, 2 AKs are going to be bought. Where you look over at 2 AKs, 2 Deagles, and a Galil will be bought for Souldazz. But looking at DTO, you're going to see an XM4. Not something you see every day. 2 M4s, and one of them, and then another one being suppressed. So 3 M4s in total, and the MP9. Well, we are going to see an aggressive mid play coming from 2 players. But it will be Pablo getting caught off guard, and that's going to be one of the M4s down. Here comes the nade. That sure will do damage. It does. G3 and Cyclo going to go ahead and take damage. Dice goes ahead and finds 1, and Boca's with the 1 shot to the face. Now here we go. Flash going over. We'll go ahead and hit Dev, but Dev's here. Able to find 1, able to find 2, looking for 3. No, he won't be able to find him. But now going to bring this down to a 3v1. The bomb is in the hands. 2 players coming from tons. 1 currently in the house / CT. What do you want to go and call that? Cyclo trying to make something happen here, but Boca's going all the way back to mid. Go ahead and pick up Pablo's M4. DTO really spread out. Gonna go ahead and give him the one-on-one engagements, but it won't matter too much here in a second. Gospel spots him. And Cyclo not gonna be able to react fast enough. Now giving DTO 2 rounds in a row, and Souldazz, they went ahead and bought out round 2. It's probably gonna be armor, pistols, or light utility. But a full save does appear to be happening. Ooh. Okay. Let's see some of these EU nades. Us NA players always get made fun of, saying NA nades and stuff. Nade going out early. Bad nade. That looked like an NA nade, and now look at all that damage. Boca's is going to go ahead and find 1. Smoke going down as Boca will find another. Or Pablo found 1. I don't even know what's happening. Everyone's dying. Finish him off, Pablo. No? Alright, do the smoke. 3 for Boca. 2 for Pablo. A very quick round for DTO. Gonna go ahead and bring this 3-0. Another round. Here we go. Souldazz gonna go ahead and try and do a bit of a split push. Probably playing for picks early. 3 going B. 2 kind of just lurking in yard and main. Maybe we'll see somebody make a play going to mid. Boca in here and Cheetah again. Don't know if that was a bad molly, but he's able to find 1. Gospel able to find 1, and just back and forth right now. Going to be a 3v3. Dev with the op will be able to make something happen here as Gospel will fall. AFEC. I believe over here with I believe Agent, maybe? Agent K, is that what it's supposed to be? And then Derpy on the rear, gonna pick up the bomb, but here we are. The Lurker Now he's going to get aggressive. He will get shots on, but he won't be able to find the kill. And I'm going to be a 1v3 for Mr. Dev. Dev's in a position. He could go ahead and deny something. He sees the head of one. And he's going to be able to find him now, a 1v2. Double smoked. Here comes the nade. Won't land. Oh, it does land. Excuse me. Looking at the wrong side. I think Devs is actually going to go ahead and try this. Let's go ahead and hop on with Dev. He go ahead and making his way on the site. There's one player. Both players now in cave. Oh my god, he only needed like a second. He hopped on that right before, like, even before that smoke went off. Souldazz going to go ahead and be able to find their first round. A Cyclo will go ahead and grab the op. DTO, 2 M4s, 2 subs, and a Desert Eagle. Here we go. Boca's going to get aggressive here. Going to be able to find one. Looking for more. Won't be able to find him, but here comes this. This will also be able to find one with the MP9, but trades and trades going out. It will be 2 remaining on each side. Pablo can get over there fast enough. He'll be able to counter the plan. Even if he finds one, it's going to make it that much easier for Mr. Dist over here. But he's chilling back hall now. He will be found. He won't die yet. He's actually going to be able to find Derpy, and he knows where the last is because the bomb started to get planted. Now, Cyclo looking the opposite direction. Didn't check his back fully, and won't be DTO. Now 4-1. And God, do I... All right. I love this map. I'm going to keep it real. I'm very happy Train is gone. This map is just a lot more visually appealing for some reason. Even though it's just all green and gray and brown or whatever. But, I don't know. I like this map a lot. I like the way it flows. But DTO going to be playing down mid. The molly going out. And here we go. It's going to be a slay fest for Pablo as he finds 4. And it will be Cyclo, the last man up. Are we going to be able to see an ace from Mr. Pablo? Let him go hunting. Let Pablo go hunting. Let him get this ace. It's an eco ace, but still. They're always cool. Do it, Pablo. Yeah, Pablo with the ace. Able to find all 5 of them. I want to actually, after that round, Pablo, your utility damage is probably up there. 126. Oh, that's ADR. 115. For Mr. Pablo off that round alone. Look at this already. 284 from Gospel. That's insane. Guys, we're only in round 7, and he's already about to break the 300 mark. He has more utility than I've seen whole teams get after 15, 16 rounds. That's insane. Gospel knows his util. I think I want to do this real quick. Hold on. I think it's this one. Nope. Go back to that. Trying to fix stuff for you guys, make it a little bit more appealing on the sides. I thought it would bring back their logos, but it didn't. But Boca will go ahead and be able to find 1. Now looking for another. He does. A bad flash. I don't know. I'm very questioning that one. Wow. I really hope that Souldazz can go ahead and get something going here in the second half, because so far, dude, it's like a bloodbath is a lighter term to use for what's actually going on. We'll be Cyclo with the op in a 1v4. Saving this op, obviously what he wants to do. He is going to find the noggin of Mr. Boke. Oh, are we going to see an op fight? Getting lined up for the smoke. Not going to go for the far smoke, actually. I thought he was going to try and do the smoke that lands in yard. Although this map is still being learned. So maybe not everybody knows about all those little secret smokes, per se. There we go. Pablo does find Cyclo. And now it's going to be double ops for DTO. I can only assume one going mid and then probably one going A or B. I don't think we've seen a full A rush yet come from the Souldazz. We've seen B multiple times. Right now, they're just kind of struggling for one mid control. And then after that, they keep choosing to go B, and they're not able to go ahead and take Cave and Cheetah and Lane, etc. Just that whole pocket right there is just brutal right now for them. We are going to see the 3-2 split once again, 2 going to A, 3 going to B. Just kind of lurking, going to play for those kills because every weapon that they can go ahead and grab in their arsenal, it's going to be obviously a bit more of an advantage compared to what they already have, which is just Desert Eagles. While he's going out, Pablo going to do a little bit, 10 damage to Mr. Aphex. Nobody getting aggressive. An A main yet. Taking their time. Souldazz looking to find somebody overextending, but let's go ahead and see a replay on the flash. It will be Boca's able to capitalize on 1 kill. Gonna even escape with his life, and he might actually be able to find another one. I lied. He will be found. Aphex will go ahead and be taken out. It's 2 kills now going in favor of Souldazz, but right before I didn't even get to say it. It's 2v3. That's gonna be an op and an M4 in the hands. Oh, now an AK. Souldazz, they quickly turn this around. That's all it takes is 1 or 2 kills. But in this case, they were able to get 3. So everybody on Souldazz is gonna be able to grab a gun, and they all have some sort of, I lied. Derpy has full armor. Agent has light armor. Cyclo has none. But Pablo going to be able to find Derpy, the one with the full armor they wanted to find. And now Dev's going to find Cyclo. Now if these two can go ahead and regroup, taking out Mr. Agent is going to be huge. And now they have the intel. They know where he's at. Going to be able to leg one. He's going to be able to find the other. And now just retreating off the site's really what you want to do. Smoke going out. He's going to try and look for the wall bang. And there's the nade going to do a little bit of damage. But through the smoke, he finds him. Devs able to go ahead and turn what was a very troublesome situation into back to the golden light as what they should have seen at the throughout the entire round because they were on the eco. Souldazz. What's the score, Mr. Hydro? It is 7-1 in favor of DTO going to round number 9. We have 6 more rounds left in this half before the teams are going to go ahead and make a swap. Here we go again. Boca has been loving window right now. He's been playing up there pretty much the entire time. And he's been doing a decent job as well. Taking all of house control. I believe it's going to be the first time we've actually seen this coming from Souldazz, and it will actually work out in favor for them. And this will go ahead and be found now. Derpy able to find Gospel, who's running out of tons. Good mid control coming from the Souldazz crew. As Devs will go ahead and finally find one of the players. Now at 3v4, Aphex going to know he's here. Going to be able to find Pablo. And now that is pretty much total site control on B. You do have Boke who's there lurking. Obsky is switched out. Going to a glass cannon for Mr. Agent. But Dev, peek out now. Do what you want. Able to find one. Now at 3v2. Still in favor of Souldazz. Nade going out. Doing a tiny bit of damage. I do believe they know the intel is there. That there is one player mid still. And there's 2 on site. DTO still, are they going to be trying? I think they're going to save. DTO will go ahead and save this one. Boca going to go ahead and grab the AK, the preferred weapon of choice between 99% of the CSGO players. Might be a bit of a exaggeration, but that is what it feels like. There we go. All right. Souldazz getting their first round since I believe like round 3 or 4. Now going into round number 10, we'll be 7-2, still in favor of DTO. Gospel gonna be forced to bring out the pistols, and they will be Berettas. And pistols is a good term, as I'm very surprised about the NA nades that I'm seeing here tonight. Dang. It's not, I know it's not DTO, and I know it's not the Souldazz, but I always get people in the chats whenever I'm streaming the North American Advanced and Main games saying, oh, look at those NA nades. Boy, all I'm seeing is NA nades here tonight. As Agent goes ahead and finds devs, it will be nobody else here on the A site, because DTO, they have been playing 3B, 1 mid, 1A. So now Gospel going to be the first one here to get into some combat on the A site, but as I'm saying that, Boca will be playing from window. Gonna find one. He does. As Cyclo goes ahead and gets the trade. Now onto the site we go. Pablo does go ahead and find Derpy in a 2v3. Then here comes this wide peek. Agent finds Pablo, and it will be all up to Mr. Dist. Or Dice? Maybe Dice. He will be found nonetheless. Now, 2 rounds in a row now for Souldazz. What they need this momentum going into the next half. Think about it like this. If Souldazz wins out for the rest of this half, it'll be 8-7 in favor of them. But I'll give this round to Souldazz. I'll probably give the next one. I think it'll be 5-7, but I think it's going to close out to a probably a 9-5. Or 10-5, excuse me. Oh, Gospel able to find Rayfex. I believe that's an AK or after. But then there goes Boca. Bocaz. But Pablo was able to go ahead and find an AK. Early shots going on. Onto Agent. Able to find one. This is already a... Okay. Doing plenty of damage and also finding a kill. Dice is able to do more than enough to hopefully keep DTO in this. Gospel coming from cave will be found. Pablo with the AK. Find one. He knows that there's one probably in cave, and the other one's MIA. They actually have no idea where Cyclo is. Cyclo has not been seen for a minute. God Flash going on through. And Pablo will be found. Now it will be up to devs with the Desert Eagle. The intel is there. They know where he's at. Getting onto site. He's just going to go ahead and back off. A very smart play here. Flash and an AK in the hand. This is very doable still. He misses the op shot. He knows they're both there. Able to find one. Will he be able to find two? He does. But there will not be enough time. Dev's able to go ahead and leave with an op. And I honestly see this. Even though Souldazz won the round, I think DTO truly came out on top of that one. Able to go ahead and take out all the players on Souldazz. They're not going to get a loser's bonus. They're going to be forced to buy out. And you also give your team an op. Where is the... Okay, I was going to say, where did the op go? I was like, did they accidentally throw it out? That would have been great. But hopefully, I want to see an A main hit. We've yet to really see one. We have 2 players now. 4 players actually making their way downtown. And maybe that is why they don't go A main. Devs with a collateral to find Derpy and Agent. Good play coming from him. Lining up perfectly. And now he's going to find another. Oh, just go back and do it. Oh, he finds it. Go on, Dev. Get the ace, Dev. That is what I'm talking about. A beautiful ace with the op. With the collateral for the opening kill. 15 kills for Dev in a much-needed timeout. Coming up from the Souldazz crew. As DTO takes an 8-4 lead. What did I just watch? Holy cow. Someone clipped that for Devs. That was a good round for him. It's a very demanding 8-4 lead as well. Hi, Leia. Do you like your toy? She got the new toy. I'll show it off at halftime. I believe we got three more rounds counting this one. I would say hit points. If I don't see that on the DTO Twitter after this dub, I'm going to be upset. Leia, that is my finger. The doggo is biting the finger. Someone please help. Come here, Leia. All right, another round. Maybe some early utility damage coming out here. No, not yet. Nate and Molly going in to elbow. But nothing will be found. It will be one player. I believe it's Noise, maybe? I don't know. Agent going to be able to be, a lot of damage going on. And Boca going to be able to finish Cyclo off with the nade. And now so far, we're kind of looking like a team ace right now. Devs, a lot of aggression. Ooh, he will actually be able to find one. That will be up to Pablo to find one. And maybe we'll see a team ace. And no, he won't. Unfortunate. Dev's going to be able to find two. Now 2 more rounds. We're about to see a 20 bomb from Dev, potentially from Pablo. And on the other side of things on Souldazz, we're going to actually see 15 from Agent. But, I mean, look at it like this. Like, scoreboard-wise, Souldazz, they're just, no one's helping. They got one good player, and I think I said it was Nick, or Agent. Excuse me. I don't know why I want to say Agent Nick. But, will we see a repeat from Dev as he finds one, looking for another? He won't be able to. He'll go ahead and fall as Agent will also find Pablo. Now a 3v4, 2 players in ton, 1 in house. As those will go ahead and find the 1 in house. Now moving out to CT, it will be the last 2 players who are probably going to go ahead and try and save this because they got one more round. Both going to go ahead. They're surfing all along. They'll be finding each other, but it will be Boca as the one that will fall. Gospel last up will also be found. All right. Now, Op, I believe, was picked up. It was Dev's Op. And a 4K for Mr. Noah. He got half of his kills. Half of his kills came from that round. That's what I'm talking about. But before we go ahead and go any further, let's go ahead and take a look at the first half ADRs so far. Obviously, this round won't be included. 112 from Nick. Or I keep saying Nick. Agent. Devs is at 104 now, but let's go take a look at the utility as well. 284 from Gospel. He's slowed down quite a bit since I called him out. But Gospel able to find one early. Molly's and smokes going off. The smoke going to counter. More nade damage coming on through. And that will be Boke playing in the smoke. Who will be found, and it will be Nose. Now going to be a 4v3. Cyclo. Oh, imagine if he would have shot 1 second earlier. Now going to cut off his teammate. This does find one, but Pablo will fall. Now a 3v2. Bomb is making his way towards house right now. Now they have a chance. Do they want to go ahead and make it to CT through Temple? Maybe triple, whatever. Go ahead and go to A. And they're going to take back calls to B. DTO, they're in a position to go ahead and pounce on him, but obviously they don't know that. Will be Devs with the op. Able to find one. I don't know if he caught Cyclo. The intel is there. Bomb going to go down. Now a 1v3, 40 seconds left for DTO to go ahead and wrap this up. He hears them from behind, but it will not matter. And my prediction will go ahead and come true. The 10-5 half that I went ahead and called, you know, after I think it was like, what, round 8? But here we go. Now Souldazz is going to be on the easier side of things. This is the CT side of the map. They were able to go ahead and get 5, but DTO, honestly, it's going to come down to winning full in round 1. Not just getting the bomb down, but securing the round as well. That's going to be what it's going to be all about. That'll obviously lead them to the AK going into round number 2. And that'll be huge for them. And potentially round number 3, depending on what Souldazz go ahead and buy round 2. For real. This is a 2-minute delay, but I see it hit points. A minute or two delay. Like, because when I'm talking right now, like, or what I'm seeing right now is that the fill at half just ended. But here we go. It's going to be a fast push to B. Utility being thrown. First kill will be found. Now 3 down. Make it 4. Make it 5. And, oh, wow. All right. Well, now it's going to be Pablo in a 1v3. Able to do damage. But it is Cycle on the flank. If he actually goes ahead and gets this knife kill, I'll be impressed. Find one. Looking for 2. He does! And that will be Pablo. And a 1v1. Unfortunate. Oh, I was rooting for it. I really was. Cyclo, we'll go ahead and finish off Mr. Pablo. Unfortunate. All right. DTO going to go ahead and buy up on some pistols here. No armor, just 1 decoy and gospel. But here we are. Moss for Mrs. Noise. Will he be able to find anybody? As cheetah control. We now in favor of DTO, but getting aggressive. The shots are going to be fired. And that will be 2 players down on DTO. Now here comes the nade. Will it connect? It does. Gospel now at 34 HP. A big nade coming from Mr. Agent. And now he's also going to be able to finish off the kill that he started. They know where the bomb is. They know that there's a player mid as well. Cycle will be able to find him. Now it's going to be up to Devs. In a 1v5. Probably going to try and find a kill and probably go ahead and save the gun. FAMAS is obviously what he wants to find, but I don't think he's going to find it. There you go. Derpy coming out of main. We'll go ahead and find Mr. Devs lacking in the yard. But not too much that he can do. Now 2 rounds in a row for Souldazz. But now, this is where it's going to get kind of interesting. Since nobody on Souldazz died, that means no one's going to go ahead and get an upgrade in weaponry. So, DTO going to have all AKs and some utility and full armor to work with. Whereas Souldazz will have full utility. Oh, excuse me, sorry. And 3 subs, a FAMAS, and a scout to work with. It's going to come down to how is Souldazz going to go ahead and counteract all the, I guess, I mean, it's going to be hard to out-aim him. As you can see here, now 2 players already down. Alright, Aphex, good spot to find one, he does. Looking to find 2, he won't be able to, but plenty of damage dished out. Derpy with the MP9. I mean, ooh, if he moves fast enough. I don't think he's going to be fast enough. Cyclo in a good position to find a head or 2. Derpy going to start taking a bunch of damage. He will be found, and now we'll be able to Cyclo. In a 1v4. Cyclo just, he has, I don't think he's shot at all this round. He will go ahead and pick up the AK, and I believe it was heard. Maybe not. Devs will go ahead and be found. Now you see everybody on DTO just starting to hunt. Very slow and patient game. Not too much that Mr. Cyclo can go ahead and do. He is going to have full armor, a kit, 2 flashes, smoke, and molly to go ahead and save on top of the AK. So looking good for him. Good save. Now I'm going to put DTO up 11-7. Only needs 5 more rounds to go ahead and clean this one up. Alright, here we go. Mollies and flashes going out early. Nothing will be found, but here's Agent looking to get something started. He does. Straight through the smoke. Won't find dist. But Boca's here to go ahead and answer back. He gets shots down. 32 HP left for Agent. Gun's getting swapped out, giving the weaker player the worst gun. Molly in the corner. Cyclo, they have the intel. They know he's there in cubby. Here goes the nade. Won't find him. He's actually going to go ahead and B-hop out of there. Pablo going to go ahead and lit up through the smoke, but it'll be Cyclo the one to fall. And now Aphex going to be able to find Boca. Now in a 4v3. DTO down and 5 HP left for Pablo. Agent with 10 on the side of Souldazz. Looks like it's going to go ahead and be a B hit. With only 2 flashes, and Molly and a smoke to work with. Agent is here, so is Noise. Gospel will find Noise, but Agent will go ahead and stay up, as now it will be a 1v3. Bomb going to go ahead and go down. 5 seconds left, it will go down. A lot of work to go ahead and be done if he wants to go ahead and try and survive this. 2 players going to be coming from cave, 1 going to be coming from square. Able to find 1. He hears both of them. Able to catch 1. Oh, not able to catch the 3rd. Derpy coming out on top, making some Swiss cheese out of Mr. Devs. And the bomb will go ahead and get defused. An unfortunate round. Alright, DTO going with a fast take on the B. Will be Gospel first to fall. And now, oh, okay. Pablo with a double kill. Dev finding 1 as well. Now a numbers advantage, but Aphex can go ahead and get aggressive. Finds 1. Immediately will be found. Now we'll be up to Agent in a 1v2. Hiding in the smoke will be found. And a very, very fast execute coming onto B from DTO. Now only needing 4 more rounds to wrap things up. Souldazz needing 6. It's going to be very tough for them to go ahead and come back, especially since they're on the eco. It will be a 5 stack on the B coming from Souldazz. This is going to be interesting. Smokes and mollies are coming out. Boca going to be in a situation. He's able to find 1. There's plenty of damage to Cyclo. And now through the smoke, a lot of back and forth. Ooh, Noise looking for the noggin. About to get wrapped around. 2 players in CT. This is looking bad for DTO. Gospel was able to find Derpy, but immediately will get traded out. Now going to be a 3v3. Molly going up in the back. Bomb is now down. Devs is going to be able to find 1. There is going to be a player tons, and here comes number 5. Cyclo going to come through house. Gonna make his way through CT. All 3 players of DTO are currently on site. All they have to do is play passive, and they win here. The trades will happen. Distant Dev is gonna be able to clean up the last 2 remaining players on Souldazz. Now gonna go ahead, give him a 13-8 lead. Souldazz, their economy is still not where they want it to be. And the way that this might work out, this is a weird situation for Souldazz. Because they save here, they buy next round. They might not be able to buy the match point round. So a 5-stack coming down mid. Gospel about to farm. Here we go. 3 for Gospel. Make it 4. Looking for 5. No. That would have been the 3rd ace for DTO today. Another very, very fast round. Souldazz are going to go ahead and buy out here. If they don't win here, this is going to be trouble. They're going to be forced to light by going into match point. Cyclo with the op mid. Going to be able to find Pablo, but Dev does go ahead and find Noise. Back and forth, back and forth. Now with 3v3. Nagata will be found. Boca Falls, Gospel, and Dis. The last 2 players up for DTO going up against the Opera of Cyclo, Og in Derpy, and the M4 in Aphex. Players will be coming out of A main. Only person that will be here in A will be Derpy. Aphex over here lurking on the site, making sure they're not coming. But there goes the smoke and the molly. Good spot. Derpy gonna be able to find 1, and now we'll be able to distant a 1v3. In a must-need round, Souldazz are able to go ahead and clutch it up. Gonna keep them alive. Their economy gonna be staying decently good. Gonna be in a fair state. As Devs is only 3 kills away from that 30 bomb. 27-10 for him. A lot of early utility going to be thrown, but no damage yet. As here we go. Dev's on top of the boxes. We'll be able to find 1. Whips around at the right time, but it will be 2 of his teammates falling behind. And now we'll be up to Gospel and Pablo in a 2v4. Cycle will go ahead and find Gospel. Now we'll be up to Pablo. Pablo currently sitting doors, contemplating, what do I do, guys? What do I do? And I think the answer is just try. Or just do, because there is no such thing as try. So Pablo will go ahead and fall. As GTO going to still stay in the lead, 14-10. Souldazz quickly mounting that comeback as DTO will be forced to go on the eco. If Souldazz loses out here, they're going to have economy to buy the next round, but not too sure how much is actually going to affect him. As Dev's going to get aggressive, he will be found first. Agent going to be the one to pick him off. 4v5 numbers advantage for the Souldazz. Agent chilling over here in sand. We'll also find another one. Now 2 kills for Agent. Going to peek out, going to find a 3rd. Odoi Boca coming out on top of that one. The trade won't be able to happen. Pablo missing his shot by just a few inches. There we go, another round. Coming in favor for Souldazz, but DTO will be able to go ahead and buy. Closer and closer, Souldazz is closing this gap. A 10-5 half. Now 14-11. Oh no. Doing a bit of damage to his brother there, but I don't think actually any of it went through. A trade will happen. Boca's will find noise, but Disc will go ahead and fall just before that. Now a 4v4. Very, very patient coming from DTO. Crucial gunfight going to happen here in mid, where Derpy's here lurking. He has Pablo right below him, and he has Boca right above him. These guys will be met in yard, and Pablo will be coming on top, out on top of this one, as Devs hops on top of whoever that was. Boca going to be able to find another one, and now it's going to be a 4v2 numbers advantage for DTO. Flash goes through, but Agent, he's been playing Cheetah like a mad lad. We'll go ahead and find one. Now at 3v2, they know that he's in there. The pre-fire comes. He will start getting burnt alive just a little bit. And now Cyclo, the call here. 100% save. Do not play this out, buddy. This op is going to be crucial going into the next round. And I think that's what, yeah, he's just going to go ahead and save. He's going to play for exits. Honestly, if he finds just 2 of them, this is going to be huge for Souldazz. Because right now, their economy is already looking good without the wins from this round. But he will be found. Giving DTO the round and the match point. 1 round away, just 5 kills. Going ahead and wrapping things up. Souldazz need 4 rounds to send this into OT. Agent is pulling out the XM4. Devs is 2 kills away from the 30 bomb. Agent on the side of Souldazz is just 1. Here comes a lot of early utility. Gonna go ahead and counter any rush we see. Going on top of boxes again. And I wonder if Souldazz will pre-aim this as they should be, because this is the 3rd or 4th time we've already seen it in the last 6 or 7 rounds. But it will be Agent once again playing in Cheetah. An early kill here will be huge for DTO, especially since it's Agent. Getting out of the fire. Agent able to find 1. The trade does happen. Too busy trying to pick up the other gun when he knew there was another player there. Boca will find noise as well. Gonna make this a 4v3 situation. Everybody on Souldazz gonna make their way over to B. So slowly, you are gonna see Derpy go mid as Aphex will go ahead and find Boke. And now Dev's getting aggressive. He will go ahead and find the noggin on Mr. Aphex at 3v2. Here comes Derpy. Give it up mid, and we'll be looking at this. Pablo walking through house. This is going to be big. If Cyclo doesn't do something, or not Cyclo, if Souldazz doesn't do anything here shortly, this is going to be trouble for them. Derpy falls. Pablo in the back. Now a 1v3. Cyclo, you have to go big or you're going home. He finds one. He knows there's one behind the pillar, and he knows there's one in house. But here comes Pablo. This is actually looking pretty good for Souldazz. In the smoke. No, 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 don't do it. They're lining up. Oh, my God. Cyclo with the chance to keep them alive. Giving away his position. He's going to get shot at. Not able to land the shot. Repeating before he even cocks the gun back. And a 16-11 win coming from the DTO EU squad. It looked scary there for a... Oh, there's Leia. You guys can see Leia now. She's in the sunlight. But Devs, oh, what a game, bro. What a nice little ace, bro, on A site there, buddy. With that op. Oh, that was oh so nutty, bro. But this last play got a little bit scary here. I'm watching it on stream again. If he would have shot through that smoke, potential collateral probably wouldn't have happened. But yeah, it was a good game nonetheless. DTO, if you guys got anybody to go ahead and raid, go ahead and get that going here soon. Let's go ahead and talk about the match statistics real quick. Bit of a little rough start for Souldazz, but they were able to actually kind of bring it back and make it a pretty interesting game nonetheless. But it will be Agent with a 30 bomb and Devs with a 30 bomb. Both teams able to go ahead and make something happen there. But just looking over, it was Souldazz what it came. The utility damage was another thing that was a pretty big deal. DTO was just there. The utility damage coming from them in general, whether it just be the HE, the mollies, or just straight up just the flash time. I'm predicting the flash time on this. You're gonna have somebody at least above 200 because I felt like somebody was always flashed when it came to the side of Souldazz. Agent kind of, I mean, he played a good first half. Going into the second when he's on the CT, he just like Cheetah and Cave were just his territory. There was like nobody able to go ahead and take him out there first. It's always him finding a kill or two before he goes ahead and falls. And that was a pretty common trend. It might have been like 1 or 2 times where that didn't really hold up to be true, but overall, it was a really good performance. But 30 and 13 coming from Devs with a 90.67 ADR. Honestly, it was really good. He had an ace in there with the op. He had 9 2Ks per ESEA. And honestly, overall, it was a really, really good performance. And that was my first time casting Ancient, so I had a lot of fun doing that, and I really hope I get to go ahead and cast it again soon. But guys, oh wait, come here, Leia. Come here, up. Come on. Hello, this is Leia. Now you guys can see her. This is Leia. Say hello to camera. Look at camera, not on me. Oh god, that got me in my mouth. I know, you're so cute. I know. We're gonna lay down. We're gonna watch some Netflix after this. We'll watch. What do you want to watch? Deadpool? Or not Deadpool. Daredevil. We're gonna watch Daredevil after this. But guys, other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. Down. Well, we're gonna watch it in a second. Hold on. We'll watch some TV in a minute. All right, my headset's all messed up now. But guys, other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. We're gonna leave on the outro music, or not outro music. I don't even have set outro music. I just have set hype music. But we'll go ahead and get that playing. But DTO, appreciate you having the LCA crew, Lights Camera Action crew out here once again. You guys go ahead and enjoy the rest of your day, and congrats on the dub. Let's go, DTO. I guess that works. Maybe not. I don't know. DTO on top? Destroy the odds? I don't know. We leave on the hype music. Have a good night. Or afternoon. Or day, everybody. Bye-bye.